The close encounters between passenger jets and UFOs are spreading. Bariloche, Argentina. Aerolíneas Argentinas, flight number 674, was coming in for a landing. Only 2 planes were in the sky. A passenger flight and a military jet several miles away. Then, something else appeared.
Our worries began when we saw the light. We consulted with the tower, and they said they didn't know of any other craft in the area.
Air traffic control asked Polanco if he was talking about the military jet. He wasn't. The passengers could see something outside.
The first impression was shock from the people inside the plane. The lights of the object were well defined. There was an orange light on top of it, green lights on the side, and the solid part of the object was dark.
And it was close.
I was looking through the window, and I saw blue lights and orange lights passing very quickly through, very close to the plane.
We heard the AA pilot saying that there was something flying parallel to them. The controller said it couldn't be. They couldn't see anything. The control tower then called us to ask if we didn't see anything, some feet above the AA flight and paying attention to its communication. We told the controller that we couldn't see anything. Just after that, we heard the AA pilot say that the lights of the airport had gone out.
Ground crews struggled to turn the lights back on in time for the plane to land.
There was a general power cut throughout the city, which made us use the emergency services at the airport. I told the control tower that we couldn't generate electricity anymore, and that they should tell the plane to start an escape maneuver, because we couldn't keep even the emergency lights on properly.
Without airport lights, Polanco had to abort his landing. That's when Colonel Cipuzak claims he saw a blinking amber light race by at about 800 miles an hour. Suddenly, the light flew up above his jet.
The lights at the runways on the airport were gone. We started our escape maneuver, and I noticed that the crew started getting nervous.
People were very nervous. They didn't know what was happening, and they were asking, wondering what was happening, that we couldn't land.
Polanco says the object seemed to wait for his plane over a nearby lake.
We saw the UFO again, waiting for us in our trajectory. Once we finished our turn toward the airport, the UFO disappeared below us.
Suddenly, the airport lights came back on, and Polanco was able to land.
We were approached by the airport director, who asked me for the report of what had happened. He had to take it to the authorities.
But the Air Force refused to conduct an official investigation. Polanco took matters into his own hands.
I decided not to keep quiet about it, so I decided to let the public know what happened that night.
I would like to know what it was, since the light was flying in a very strange way. It didn't fly like a normal plane.
Polanco is obsessed with what he saw because he claims he could sense an alien intelligence.
I had the impression that this object could foresee what I was thinking. This is an experience that has changed me for the rest of my life.
Next on Unexplained Mysteries.